Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to be reviewing Arrtx's 126 coloured pencils. They look absolutely fantastic and I cannot wait to show them to you all and go through all of the 126 swatches and all of these beautiful, literally a beautiful variety of colours. So without further ado, So the reason why I have two of Arrtx's 126 coloured pencil boxes, you're probably wondering, is because one of them will in fact be going to one of you lovely folks, and the other one I am of course reviewing for you in today's video. I have teamed up with Arrtx to give away one of their sets of their 126 coloured pencils. There will be one lucky winner, so do stay tuned to find out exactly how you can win your very own set. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, can we just talk about the cover of this box for a second? It is so cute and so adorable. It's giving summer, kind of spring as well. We've got one bunny that looks really happy. The other one is just like, why can't I play with all the other bunnies? And then the next one is just super ecstatic. It's just so adorable. Now on the back of the box, it's clear that we do have a wonderful variety of colours to choose from. So let's take a closer look at those colours that we are going to be creating with. As always, Arrtx has given us a thank you card with all of their details and socials on. And these little cards always come with Arrtx's sets. Just like a story, there's always two sides, and in this set we are getting the two dividers that have 3 rows of pencils contained each inside of them. So if you're wondering how the pencils are stored inside of these two like little box dividers, there's like a foam with circles cut out of like inside. It sort of like forms like a barrier of protection between each individual pencil, and that's how they're staying like perfectly lined up. Holy protectors. The pencils are each individually named and colour coded. So the pencils have this thick wax-based core. They're capped to the end, so it's going to prevent any breakage. And I sharpened these pencils manually, repeatedly, and I never had a pencil snap or break. And can we just talk about how aesthetically, visually, beautifully pleasing they look? Like, this matches my aesthetic down to a T because I'm very witchy, into the magical side of life, and having all of these stars at the side, just chef's kiss. So ignore Mr. Wick, John Wick. I butchered him a little bit, but just to show you, I'm going to press really hard. We're going to grind it down, and we're just going to keep going, and we're going to keep going, and we're going to keep going. I'm pressing super hard here. Will it stand the pressure? I think it'll stand the pressure. And we're still going, and I am seriously pressing down hard now, guys. Yeah, it's not breaking. You can sharpen them like this too. Amazing. Swatching helps me get an overall feel for the pencils. The pencils are super pigmented. So I could tell from swatching that if I was to use them, say on a Bristol board, that I would be able to like achieve very nice, clean, smooth, consistent blends with these pencils. Pencils would also make a perfect companion as well to coloured markers. You can see I've wrote the names of the colours down alongside each of the corresponding swatches to help me further identify the colour options. The set comes with some metallics. There's an overall very nice wide variety of colours, everything from earthy tones, greys, blues and purples, a rather large selection of colour variations. I found myself really gravitating towards the fluorescence in this set, having never created or drawn a subject with fluorescence before, and recently I've been very heavily influenced, if not inspired, by science fiction and cyberpunk and futuristic dystopias. Ever since I was a little kid, right up until present day, I've always been heavily fascinated with the works of science fiction. Everything from Ridley Scott's Alien, Terminator, Inception, Kubrick's Space Odyssey, Dune, and amongst many more, Blade Runner and Blade Runner 2049. Blade Runner 2049 is about bioengineered humans known as replicants created for one purpose only, slave labour, appearing similar to humans but lacking any empathy. Made just like us, but their brains and bodies have been modified for special assignments. They are also given false memories to better control them. The Blade Runner is a police officer trained to show little to no emotion, who makes sure that none of these replicants step out of line. In Blade Runner 2049, Officer K, aka Ryan Gosling, hunts and retires rogue replicants. However, when unearthing a long buried secret that could create ultimate chaos for what is left in society, his discovery sends him on a quest to find a former Blade Runner who has been missing for 30 years, aka Rick Deckard, aka Harrison Ford. And of course, Blade Runner 2049 is set 30 years after all the events of the previous classic Blade Runner. Now, I could do a deep water dive into this movie. I certainly recommend watching it. It's most artistically and aesthetically pleasing, also very thought-provoking, captivating the viewer into the realm of neo-noir. I'm drawing Joy, Kay's love interest. She's an artificial intelligence, a hologram who, in the world of Blade Runner 2049, is available to the people for purchase. She serves as Kay's domestic partner. When Kay sees her hologram on such a large scale, he questions what he felt for her and if it was just all that of a mere illusion. So drawing Joy, aka Ana de Armas, I figured would be the perfect opportunity to achieve a drawing with the fluorescent pink and some blues and purples. I use the softer blues for simple transitions in value, and for the midtones I utilised the slightly more darker blues, so the much more darker and richer purples were used to achieve more harsher shadows, whereas the softer purples achieved a nice undertone. I worked with the pencils by lightly layering up, which eventually graduated to becoming much more stronger and intense in value. The texture of my sketchbook made the hologram appear that much more realistic and gave an additional effects that I wouldn't necessarily get with a smoother surface. we are almost at the end of the video, which brings me to the giveaway for your chance to win one of your very own sets of Arrtx's 126 coloured pencils. Then all you have to do is like this video, share this video, subscribe and leave a comment down below with the alien emoji. One lucky winner will be announced on Saturday 31st of August at 1 PM UK time over on my Instagram story, and I'll also be shouting out the winner in a pinned comment in the section down below of this video too, so be sure to be on the lookout for all of that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.